Hi everyone, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we're going to be picking cards to see how your person is currently feeling about you. What would they say to you? What is going on in this connection? Where is it headed? Where are you on your manifestation journey? And more. So yeah, I've already filmed all the piles, and let me say each pile is so different. The way that I did the readings, but yeah, my style of doing them. Okay, so I mean, definitely feel free to check out more than one pile, and you can just take any and all messages that resonate. But yeah, I also do want to let you know that I have the extended versions of these readings on Patreon, where I went ahead and picked initials and affirmation cards that would help you manifest, as well as more love oracle cards and any other messages we got. So do check out the Patreon. It's $5 for unlimited extended readings, okay, per month. So yeah, if that is of interest, check out the description box below where you will see my website, but completely optional. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce the piles. Here we have pile 1 with the clear crystal quartz. Here we have pile 2 with the root chakra stone. I don't really know what this is called. Like, let me know if you know what this is called, but I just call it like the red stone, red crystal, root chakra crystal. And then we also have pile 3 with the tree of wisdom pendant crystal thing here. Okay, so yeah, this is actually from Mindful Souls. Another shout out. Check out the description box below if you're interested in cute little jewelry like this. Okay, this did come with the chain, but yeah, I got it from Mindful Souls. You can also use my code for 20% off. But yeah, okay, I will go ahead and let you meditate upon the piles and pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on anything, the crystals, the angel numbers, the cute little designs we have here. I forgot to mention, this is actually from the deck Wishcraft, which I got from my local spiritual store. Actually, it's called Namaste Bookshop in New York. Oh my gosh, it's actually really famous. But yeah, I absolutely love this deck. I think you can get it on Amazon or Etsy as well. But yeah, take a second to meditate upon the piles and pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to. Once you have done that, head over to the timestamps and we will see you in your respective pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. So you all pick the clear crystal quartz here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How is your person currently feeling about you? What would they say to you? Where is this connection headed? Things like that. Okay, so I will go ahead and pick some cards from this crystal struck tarot deck that I'm like absolutely in love with. Okay, if this deck was a person, like, oh my gosh, it would be my best friend. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the cards to see what is going on. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Also, can we do a nail appreciation? It kind of almost matches the deck, except my nails are silver instead of golden. But yeah, I'm super excited with all this beautiful aesthetic imagery going, not really imagery, but like beautiful aesthetics going on here in this reading. Okay, I'm a Taurus, we love our aesthetics. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection here. Okay, we got the Ace of Wands. I'm definitely getting some fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house, which is the opposite of your rising sign, and 7th house dictates like partnerships, friendships, yeah, just like how well you get along with people. So I'm definitely sensing like there's a good friendship here. I feel like you and your person are good friends, or you were good friends, or you have that friendship type of vibe. You have that sort of like, oh, we can just joke around and goof around with each other. You know, like we can like be best friends. Like I feel like this person really understands you, and you know, you understood them, at least like, you know, in a way where like, yeah, like I'm seeing like a lot of laughter, silliness, goofiness, joking around in a way that sort of reminds someone of their childhood. I feel like your person felt really nostalgic being with you in this connection. Like you reminded them of like the fonder times or fonder memories, or yeah, I just feel like this person's a bit goofy and silly. I'm seeing that, you know, someone could be pretty tall. I'm seeing like at least over 5'6". I don't know if that counts as tall, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just seeing like someone here, like, you know, they're really passionate, and by someone I'm seeing like this person is really passionate about you. They do, you know, they're very into you still. I feel like maybe you thought that like, oh, they just get bored or something. I even feel like that's what this person thought, not because they thought that about you, but this is someone who maybe does get bored in relationships, or like maybe they haven't really had that many long-term relationships. They sort of just like not even like date around, but it's like one person after the next, and they can never really commit or something. Maybe someone has commitment issues. Yeah, but I'm seeing with you, it's like they were not expecting to be as into you as they were and still are. Okay, like I really feel like this person is still very much invested in you, invested in this connection, even if they haven't talked to you in a while. Yeah, but let's go ahead and pick some more cards. We also got the Three of Cups. Okay, so I feel like this person finds you to be really charming, really fun, really lighthearted, you know, easy to be around, easy to talk to. Like you're easygoing, okay? Like you're just a really fun, like caring, maybe even like party going person. I feel like someone could be partying a lot, you know, going out, clubbing. Yeah, I mean, for a lot of you watching, it could be summertime, so it's like you're going out, you're hanging out with friends, you're really like, you know, hanging out with your community. Yeah, so I feel like this person really likes that aspect about you. They like how social you are, just how friendly and charming you are. Okay, with the Three of Cups, this also can sometimes be the third party card, and I'm seeing that someone here definitely could have had a third party on their end. Maybe this person feels like you have a third party on your end, or you feel like they have a third party, and it's sort of been wearing you around. Maybe it's sort of been worrying you around. Maybe you don't know for a fact, but like you think that there might be, maybe something happened which caused you to think that way. But let's go and pick some more cards here. We got the High Priestess. Yeah, so no need to fret. I don't feel like this third party situation, whoever it may be or whatever it may be, is a big deal. I'm seeing that for a lot of you, it could be work. Okay, I literally feel like this person is so into work, they're so serious about their work, you know, they're really passionate about what they do, and it's like, yeah, they you know, they want to retire, they want to be financially free, but like this is the time where they really have to, like, you know, pay attention, you know, be very focused at work. I feel like maybe someone just started a new job, or someone's getting a new opportunity, or something new is coming to them. But yeah, I'm seeing that, you know, with this High Priestess energy, I mean, like, they think like you're the smartest, most intelligent, most spiritually in tune and like divine person that they've ever met. Okay, I do feel like this person could be a little bit spiritual, or maybe, you know, when you told them about zodiac signs or tarot, maybe they weren't like super opposed to that, or maybe like they sort of made fun of that in the beginning, but they're all like, oh wait, maybe this has some credibility, maybe like I can find out more about myself through, you know, tarot, astrology, etc., because they realize it's just a self-discovery tool or something along the lines of that. I feel like maybe like your person's really intrigued by you. Okay, they're intrigued by your spirituality, and I feel like they see you as a very strong, resilient person. Like your person sees you as someone who's very like you know, good-natured, kind-hearted, someone who's very smart, someone who's been through a lot, and like you're really experienced, and because of that you're like a very like you know, easy person to talk to. You're just such a good person to be around. Like it's like they can relate to you on a lot of their experiences. They feel like you're very intelligent. Yeah, I feel like one of the qualities they really admire about you is your intelligence, is just like, you know, how like well-to-do you are, and they feel like you're a very deep person. Okay, you're someone that has a lot of depth, and maybe certain people around them you know, don't have that, or like, yeah, it's just like maybe they just have not felt a connection as deep as they feel with you with anyone else. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say here. Like I feel like maybe if you are worried about this third party, like maybe you're like, oh, they're kind of a player, they're dating around. I'm not necessarily saying that's what they are. I don't feel like anyone's really like caught their attention the way that you have. Okay, they feel like you're very special, you're very different, like you're like, you know, the creme de la creme, like you're literally like a diamond in the rough. Okay, you're like you're one in a million. Like these all sound so cheesy, but I really do see that your person sees you as someone who's very like just like very high up there. Like they regard you so highly. Okay, they think the world of you, they think the most of you. So you never have to be worried about like, you know, oh, does this person think about me, does this person care about me, do they respect me? Of course they do, of course they do. Yeah. Something else that I'm also seeing here is that you know, this person, they can be kind of in and out. Like maybe you were kind of confused by their behavior, maybe you never experienced that sort of like consistency with them. Yeah, but it's like they never stop thinking about you. I feel like maybe some of you, they still creep on your Instagram stories or something like that, but like you still feel energetically connected to them. Okay, with this High Priestess, I'm seeing that you know, the both of you have a very deep telepathic connection to one another. Okay, this is a very deeply spiritual connection. Something I'm also seeing is that some of you guys are very like spiritually in tune. You're very psychic, and maybe you think that there's certain people that, you know, might not like support you as much, or like you're sort of starting to get like weird feelings like, okay, is this person kind of like drifting away? Are they pulling back their energy? Like not just this person, but maybe with other people around you as well. And it's like if you do sense like someone is being unsupportive or something, that could be because they're a little bit intimidated or they're jealous, or basically that means you're doing something right, okay? Like the only reason anyone would hate on you for no reason, especially when you haven't done anything to them, or like pull back their energy, is because they're a little bit intimidated, because they know that they're not on your level. And again, I'm not necessarily saying this person, but maybe this person did kind of have to take a step back, because it's like you were elevating spiritually a little bit like too much, okay? And it was kind of hard for them to keep up. And this is the type of person that needs to keep up, okay? I'm getting some fire energy, and it's like, they don't want to like feel like they're not enough, they're not like, like worthy, like that can make them feel like super insecure, like this mix of like water and fire. Like I feel like if it was just fire, it's like they'd keep up and like they take it as a challenge, but it's also like they feel a little bit insecure at times, maybe just because like you're a little bit farther in life than they are, or farther in your spiritual journey, or there's just something that happened that maybe caused you to be out of alignment. But I feel like with this high priestess energy, it's like you have the means to get back into alignment by manifesting a better version of this person, okay? So yeah, you can do that with anyone around you. But again, understand that if certain people are like not that supportive, or they're this and that, it's only because they're a little bit like like I said, jealous or intimidated. But basically it means that you're doing something right, okay? And something that I do want you to know, Palawan, is that like no one is like wishing harm on you, okay? Don't take jealousy as like a bad thing. Take it as a compliment, okay? Even like flattery, it should be taken as a compliment. But what I'm really seeing here is that like you have something that a lot of people wish they had, and it's like sometimes it's like people can feel a little bit intimidated, but again, that doesn't mean they necessarily wish anything bad on you. That's a projection of their own insecurities. But there's a lot of people that are gonna be hyping you up, a lot of people that are gonna love everything that you do, support you. They're not going to feel that weird insecurity. They're not going to like feel the need to bring you down to make themselves feel better, okay? I'm even seeing that maybe if you tried manifesting this person, someone else came in that sort of reflected all the qualities that you wanted this person to embody, and it's you're just like, oh my gosh, wait, like I wanted this to happen with my person, like what happened? Like sometimes that happens if you're trying to manifest someone. Someone else can come in and embody the exact qualities that you wish the person that you were trying to manifest had, like exactly what I said. Same with like jobs and things like that. Like maybe you're just like, oh, I want this and this in my job, but like you'll find that a new job opportunity comes in that like is everything that you wish for, but it's just a different thing. But yeah, sometimes that happens with people. So I am seeing that either that has happened, or you are going to be attracting someone new who's going to be a little bit more on your vibe, who's gonna just like be the person that like you deserve, and like they're gonna embody all the good qualities that like you wish that a partner would have, okay? But let's see what's going on with this person. Yeah, we got the Queen of Cups. So this person is super into you, okay? I mean, like they are pretty like deep into their feels when it comes to you. I feel like they wear their heart on their sleeves. They know that you wear your heart on your sleeves, and it's like they just really, really like miss you, okay? I feel like, yeah, I'm getting this energy of missing you, longing for you, craving you, okay? I feel like for a lot of you, you're very special. There's a lot of people that are into you, a lot of people that want to be around you and your energy, but it's like you only like give your heart to a few people. Even with your friends, you may have a lot of friends, but there's only few that like you completely trust with your life, okay? And like completely like yeah, like that you have a deep connection with, that you would completely trust your life with, okay? Sorry, sometimes I can be a little bit redundant, but that's really to get the point across. But I'm seeing that you have a lot of people that genuinely care about you. I feel like this person genuinely cares about you too, okay? With this Queen of Cups, I mean, like this is literally a sign of love, and like it's like their love is loyal to you. Like they literally never stop thinking about you, having feelings for you. Yeah, they feel something for you. At times they can't figure out what it is, but they feel something for you, all right? Also, the time was literally 11:22 on the timer, so yeah, that was really interesting. Wow, maybe you can look up the significance of 1122 and then yeah, type up angel number after it, and yeah, who knows, you may get some insight about this connection and what else is going to happen. Angel numbers really do reveal a lot about what's going on energetically, because they're so like in the moment. Like you see an angel number in the moment right then and there, and like you look it up and you're like, oh, that's what that is. Yeah, so yeah, let's go ahead and pick some more cards. We got the Five of Cups. Wow, a lot of water energy, heavy Pisces energy. But yeah, I'm getting Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like they feel a void in their life without you, okay? They feel like just that like they can't do any better, okay? Like right now they're focusing on like spilt milk here. Like it's like 2 cups are upright, 3 cups are like they've fallen, and they're just like they're thinking about what went wrong, what they could have done well. I really do feel like this person is pretty self-critical. They can be a perfectionist, and when things don't go their way, or they feel like they disappointed you, they can be really hard and down on themselves, okay? So I really feel like they feel sad and they feel like there's some sort of void in their life. They feel like maybe they're just like, not enough. Yeah, I am getting like insecurity vibes, okay? Like feelings of insecurity coming from them. Sorry, I say vibes so much, Gen Z things, but I mean, I'm a millennial and Gen Z. Maybe someone is around that age too. I'm seeing someone could have been born between like 1990 and 2000, okay? So yeah, maybe somebody is a 90s kid or a 90s baby. But I really do feel like this person kind of like at times they do struggle with their mental health. They are a little bit like, they give into their feels a lot. They can be a little bit disconnected and withdrawn from life and reality in itself, okay? So yeah, it's like, if they can't fill their own cups, how are they gonna fill yours? So what I'm really seeing here is that they need to focus a little bit more on filling their cup so they can give you, this queen energy, exactly what you deserve and nothing less. We got 6 of Swords, so this is a really positive sign. So this is all about movement, progress, okay? Progress in the right direction. This also has to do with like moving on, so like moving on from anything that doesn't serve this connection. Maybe a lot of you have thought about moving on from this person or this connection, but there's something that still holds you back, and it's because they have feelings for you. It's because energetically they're reflecting, you're reflecting each other's thoughts. It's like if you find yourself thinking about them, it's not just you, okay? Like their energy is intertwined here. I feel like the both of you, like, with the High Priestess, you have a very, very strong connection to each other. You really do care about each other a lot, okay? Like a lot. But with the 6 of Swords, I see that there's going to be forward movement in a very positive direction. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be very happy in your love life, whether it's with this person or someone else. I am seeing there definitely is a chance that this person will come back, but they need to work on, what's bothering them before they can come back and be the person that you deserve, okay? So yeah, but let's go and pick some more cards here. We also got the Knight of Wands. And then we got the 7 of Swords. Yeah, these are kind of like, the harder cards, okay? Like, we got another card here too. The 3 of Cups, 7 of Swords, Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like maybe there were third parties involved. Maybe there's betrayal, hurt, like lies, cheating, okay? But I'm not telling you something you already don't know. And like, if this doesn't sound like your connection, this is probably not your pile. But I feel like maybe you're dealing with someone who sort of has player energy, but it's like they still know how to like love deeply. It's just that they need to learn to love themselves a bit more. So it's like they do like you, they do care about you, but they're really, really freaking scared of getting hurt, okay? Like I feel like this person wears their heart on their sleeves, but they've gotten hurt one too many times, and it's like now, they're just like, oh my gosh, like I literally cannot afford to go through something like this again. I'm gonna be so sad. Like, I mean, the only reason they acted like a jerk or did whatever they did with, this sort of Knight of Wands, 7 of Swords energy is because they were scared of getting hurt by you, because they know that if anyone were to hurt them, it would be you, okay? You just did something to them, and it's like they haven't felt this deeply about anyone since you. And like that scares them, because I'm seeing like maybe they could have dated people before you or like been involved with people on a romantic level, but they have not felt even like an ounce of the way for them that they feel for you, okay? So yeah, what I'm really seeing here is that they care about you a lot. They're very into you, but it's like they're scared of themselves, okay? They're scared of their own sort of like like feelings and emotions, because they know they can love deeply and intensely. Like this is a very, very passionate connection, okay? But it's like they're really scared that like if they do go through another heartbreak, it's going to set them back in their life, their career, everything they're working towards. I mean, like they're scared that maybe like you'll betray them in some way. Sometimes this can also reflect how they're feeling rather than what they did to you, or maybe they feel like you're not really ready to commit, or maybe they feel like you sort of have that like I'm still like open, like not like player energy, but like maybe they feel like you have a third party on your side, or you have a lot of people that are into you, so they're just like, oh yeah, this person has a lot of people into them, like why would they even look in my direction, okay? So that's where that intimidation is coming from. That's where that that 5 of Cups energy could be coming from, okay? Fear of getting hurt, fear of like, loss and betrayal as well. Like they don't want to lose you, and maybe that's why they're sort of keeping you at a distance, because they know that if they were to get together with you like officially and things blew up, they know that there's no coming back from that. We also got the Hanged One, okay? I'm getting some Pisces energy. I'm also getting Leo, Sagittarius energy, Gemini energy here, but with this Pisces energy, I'm seeing that they are very into you. They're very deep into their feelings feelings. Like I said, this is a card that has to do with like depth. Okay, Pisces feels things very deeply, but with the Hanged One, they feel like they're sort of stuck. Okay, they're stuck in their life, they're stuck with something. Okay, they're stuck in a mentality perhaps, but it's like they're getting out of it. Okay, so whatever this like this Five of Cups, like Seven of Swords, this fear energy, I'm sensing here, like they are slowly moving out of that, because they're just like, yeah, I can't live in fear forever. Like I need to, like, I need to live my life and love freely. And yeah, they're realizing that, like, the more they do this, the less they open themselves up, like the more like depressed that they're just gonna be, and the more like salty and petty they're gonna be. But I really feel like, about love in general, because I feel like their view on love was a little bit tainted. Like, even though they were open to, like, dating you and even doing even like more with you, I feel like for some of you definitely were in a relationship with them. It's like, I just feel like they've been hurt so much in the past that they're just like, okay, if this doesn't end up, like, I'm gonna feel like a failure. And that's not really the right mindset. Okay, it doesn't matter how many people you've been with. I mean, yeah, like you shouldn't give up on love just because of a couple of failed experiences. And it's like, if you have been with a lot of people and it's like it still hasn't worked out, then maybe it's time to do some like introspection or self-reflection. And I feel like that's what this person is doing. They've noticed that, like, hey, if all my relationships go like this, maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I need to focus on myself. Okay, so they're doing a little bit of like self-reflection and introspection here. We also got the Eight of Pentacles. So I really do feel like this person wants to build with you. They want to grow with you. They feel like this connection is definitely worth salvaging. They feel like this connection is worth like giving a try in. Okay, like they are invested in you. They do want to invest in this connection. I really do see them doing a major turnaround. Okay, I know the Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, Three of Swords energy was kind of hard to like stomach, but I'm seeing with this Magician card, things will change. Okay, I feel like this person is going to change from, like, for some of you, maybe they were a player or F-boy or F-girl, like they're going to change into someone that's ready to commit, someone that's ready to settle down, and it's going to be so sudden, and it's going to be for you too. I know that some of us have went through the whole thing where we date a F-boy or player or something like that, but then they instantly get like a new person, new girlfriend or boyfriend, and you're just like, wait, what? Like, you're committing to them but not me. And like some of us have, like, unfortunately experienced that feeling. And that's why it's very important that this person becomes a good person for you. Be very specific, like, yeah, this person is the best version of themselves, and we're together and we're both the best versions of ourselves, and we're in a happy, healthy, committed relationship. So if you're manifesting this person, do use affirmations like that. They will really, really help. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some romance angel cards to see what else is going on here. What else does this person have to say? Okay, so we got let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Something that, maybe this person does have like emotional control issues, like they need to be in control of their emotions all the time. That's why they sort of give off, the vibes that the Knight of Wands gives off, for lack of better, words, like, if you know what I mean. But like, yeah, maybe this person can be a little bit like emotionally, I wouldn't even say unavailable. I do feel like they fell for you, and they fell for you really hard, but they can sort of be a little bit emotionally withdrawn or be scared to express their feelings for you, because they're a little bit like scared that, like, they're going to be like drained emotionally. Okay, everything that I was just saying, they do have a fear of love, because they know that if anyone was to hurt them, like, it would be you. Okay, and like they just cannot go through that again. And I feel like some of you are in that same boat as well. Maybe you're just like, yeah, you know what, I've sort of had it. If I go through one more heartbreak, one more thing for my character development, I swear I'm going to turn into a villain or something like that. It was that funny meme, like, if I go through any more character development, my character is going to turn into a villain. I don't know if you've seen that, but yeah. We also got give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. I feel like the both of you want this. Okay, I feel like for some of you, you were on the verge of giving up, like I said, but what I'm really seeing here is that this person wants to work on this relationship. They want to work on this partnership. They want to give this a chance because they feel like you're worth it. They feel like you're someone that is worth like investing into, because like they were so emotionally invested in you, and like you don't even have to do anything. You just have to be yourself for this person. Okay, like they fell in love with you, the natural you, the real you. Okay, so that's an amazing message I'm getting here. We also got let your friends help you. Yeah, so now is the time to hang out with the girls or the guys or whoever. Just have fun, go out, let the situation unfold naturally. I feel like if you are manifesting this person's going to come back. They have no choice. That's how manifestation works. It's always perfect. Okay, so So yeah, don't worry too much about this person and what they're doing. Just, let things be the way that they should be, okay? Like, I'm not necessarily saying divine timing, because we dictate divine timing, but it's like, don't put your life on hold for this person. Go out, have fun. You can of course still think about this person, still care about this person, okay? I mean, they all come back anyways, they really do. But yeah, work on your own hobbies. I feel like with the Ace of Wands, you definitely have that creative spark within you. A lot of you could be entrepreneurs. You have great leadership skills. Okay, now is the time for you to make use of those, and just really just explore life. Just make the most of life in general. Okay, so yeah, okay, I'm gonna be doing an extended reading on my Patreon, where I'll go ahead and pick some initials as well as cards, or affirmation cards that will help you manifest this connection. So if that is something of your interest, do check out the description box below where you can sign up for that. It's $5 for unlimited extended readings on Patreon. Okay, so yeah, I'm also gonna be picking some more love oracle cards in the Patreon reading, so that will also be something worth looking forward to if you do choose to sign up. Completely optional. And I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth tarot readings as well as manifestation coaching, and I also custom make subliminals that help you manifest. So if these are of interest to you, check out the description box below. Check out my website in the description box below, and yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. We're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How is your person currently feeling about you? What would they say to you? What other messages they have for you? And more, okay? So we will start off your reading by picking cards from the Crystal Struck Tarot deck, which I have been in love with, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and see what is going on here. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm getting Pisces, Taurus energy, the Hanged One, and the Hierophant. Okay, so the first card I actually saw was the Hanged One. So let's talk about this. So this is similar to the Hanged Man. Okay, someone feels a little bit stuck. Someone feels like it's hard for them to move forward. Like, you know how when you're trying to get something done and like you even know how to do it, but you're still procrastinating anyways. It's like you have a task, you know that you have a lot to get done. Like, let's say like the laundry or chores or something. It's like, it's not hard. You've done it like hundreds of times, but it's like you're just like, I just don't know how to move forward. Like, I'm having a lazy day. I want to like, just sit back and chill and like not do anything. Like, that's sort of what your person's going through. Like, they have feelings for you, they do care about you, but like there's something that's been like stopping them from coming forward. And I think it's like self-sabotaging tendencies, because when we do that, actually, procrastination is kind of a form of self-sabotage. Yeah, I'm also seeing that someone could be like suffering from like some sort of like addiction, and like I don't necessarily just mean to like substances, but like sometimes we stay stuck in a certain mentality or mindset or habit, and it's like if you're used to procrastinating, if you're used to like waking up late and not doing that, if you're used to being in a slump, it's like when you do something outside of that, when you like become more proactive or like do the opposite of whatever was mentioned, it feels really foreign to your brain, and it's like it's sort of like incomprehensible. Like, okay, I did this, but it feels so weird. Right? Like, so that's kind of what's going on here. I feel like your person, like you and your person were like kind of foreign to each other in some way. Maybe you could be from foreign countries or something, but I'm seeing that this relationship was so different than the other relationships that they've been in. Okay, that like, yeah, they just did not know what to do when you came into their life, because it just felt like such a different connection. Like, okay, wow, I am not used to this. I don't know what to do. Like, for example, if you've never like, moved in with someone, if you've never lived with like another partner, like other than your, another person other than like your family or friends or like, college roommates or something, like that must feel like really weird and like foreign, and like it takes some time getting used to, and that's what this person felt about you in regards to the depth of this connection. I don't feel like this person was used to feeling the way that they did for you for anyone else, or maybe not for a very, very long time. They weren't expecting to meet someone like you, and they thought that you were like, yeah, you're a blessing, your dream come true, but it's like they liked you too much that they didn't like they ended up like self-sabotaging in some ways. And I feel like you know what I'm talking about. There's something that this person did that felt like a betrayal, or you're just like, wow, I can't believe this person would do me like that. I'm also seeing maybe someone didn't wish someone like happy birthday, or like something minor like that, but it's also like you wish this person did more. You wish this person, like, you know, was just a little bit more proactive about like pursuing you or chasing you, because they used to be in the beginning, but then something happened where the both of you could have, like, you know, drifted apart in some way, shape, or form. But I'm seeing that this person is in some sort of deep slump right now. Like, something personal is going on. I feel like maybe this person could have talked to you about it, or you can kind of piece out what it is, because I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you're very intuitive, you're very smart, and it's like you don't even need to be told, but like you can just like understand what someone's going through based off of the context clues that like you've been given, or based off of like you observing this person, because I'm seeing you really like this person a lot and they liked you as well. Okay, so the energy goes both ways. But like when you're really into someone, like, you know how you'll stalk their social media profiles, you'll stalk the people who like their pictures and stuff they've commented on. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like someone did like a deep dive in this relationship in more ways than one. Okay, this Hanged Man, like, I just see it as such a deep card, because it is associated with Pisces, which is like a very deep sign in the zodiac. Okay, just all water signs, but especially Pisces. There's something very like mystical, you know, about that sign. Okay, like they possess a certain type of depth. This might not be something that everyone agrees with, but Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So some people theorize that, like, you know, they are the way that they are because they've accumulated the wisdom from all the other signs preceding it, but also the trauma of all the signs preceding it. Okay, so yeah, there's that whole thing with Pisces and Aquarius. It's like Aquarius is right before Pisces, and it's like they're the water bearer. So with Aquarius, it's like they are capable of feelings and emotions and depth, but they're able to turn it off just like that, and it like overflows to Pisces, and Pisces you know, gets all of the accumulated everything from Aquarius that Aquarius accumulated from the previous signs. Okay, that's just one way of looking at it. You know, you don't have to believe in that, but like I'm seeing like this person like really goes through it. Like they're going through it like in a way that you might not even comprehend, in a way that they haven't even, like, you know, expressed to you. Like maybe for a lot of you, you're just like, yeah, this person doesn't seem that sensitive. I don't think, like, you know, they're even that stressed out or anything, because they never really expressed it. Or maybe they did, but it's like there were certain things that they might not have, you know, expressed, that you were just like, okay, well, I mean, I've never seen this person, you know, get so flustered about so and so, because maybe they had like a chill or calm demeanor. I'm seeing like maybe someone could have like Taurus elements or placements, either rising or moon or Venus. Okay, and it's like, you know, what they were showing you was very far off from what they really like feel deep down, and that's actually a good thing, because I feel like this person felt a lot deeper for you than they let on. And I think maybe a lot of you are like deluded by the illusion that like, nah, they don't care, like, you know, if they did, they would have come back. But that's not true, because think of how many times you've totally crushed on someone that you never told, that you never even like approached or even hinted that you like them. Like you just simped from a distance, and like that's kind of what I'm seeing is happening. If I could title this reading, I would say simping from a distance. I feel like this person is very invested in you, invested in this connection. They are very they're still very connected to your energy. I don't know that you know that, but yeah, the both of you are. And I'm even seeing that for some of you, if you identify as someone who's like clairvoyant or psychic yourself, you could be like seeing certain things that this person is going through, or experiencing that either in your dreams, or feeling certain things that your person is going through. Like if you find yourself stressed out for no reason, or just sad out of nowhere, and you're just like, wait, why am I feeling this way? Like I'm fine. It could be that you're really tapped into their energy. But then again, like everyone is you pushed out. There's no one that's, you know, outside of you, no one's separate of you. But it's like we're attuned to certain people's energies a little bit more than, you know, other people. Like think of all the closest friends you've had. Think of all the people you met in your life. It's not like you're close to every single person, right? Like even all the people that you've dated, it's not like you know, you've loved every single one of them, unless you have. But usually it's like people always have like favorites, and people that they felt more of a connection to than other, you know, people that they've been with, dated, or been friends with, or worked with, or whoever, right? So yeah, but I'm seeing with this Hierophant, like something about stability. I feel like your person found stability in you. They feel like, you know, you embody and represent stability, which is something that they have kind of been missing a lot of their lives. Okay, like I feel like they kind of need to stabilize their feelings more. Okay, because deep down this person goes through like a hellstorm. Okay, like this person has been really, like I feel like they've grown a lot since they've met you, and from these, you know, past events that they've been through that made them like completely just like lose themselves. Okay, I think like that's something that we've all been through. Like a couple years ago, like, you know, we could have like completely chased someone or been so like, you know, obsessed with someone, but it's like now you're just like, yeah, that could never be me. I don't think I could do that, right? Like, so I'm seeing this person has been growing and learning and maturing, because the Hierophant does have to do with wisdom and gaining a sense of maturity. Okay, I'm seeing that like if they dated people before you, like they have been hurt by people before you, but it's like in with that kind of love, it was more like codependency. It wasn't even healthy, but you introduced them to healthy love. So this is like the one real love of their lifetime. Okay, so if you're worried about like people from their past, or do they still care about their exes or hit them up, or, you know, are they bored of me, like the answer is no. Like, I don't think this person, you know, wants anyone as much as they want you. Like, they really, really care about you. And yeah, with this Hierophant, they also think they're really wise and mature, and they're almost like surprised that they were able to meet someone like you, like kind of out of nowhere. Like, they're thinking back to the time they met you, and they're just like, wow, what must I have done right to have met this person? Like, you know, what did I do to, like, you know, meet this person? Like, sometimes we think the opposite, like, oh, what did I do to deserve this? That's what they're thinking, but in a positive way. You really changed up their life in more ways than one. I feel like you have that impact on a lot of people. Pretty much everyone you've met, like, you have impacted on a very positive level. You've changed their lives. Even if there's people that you have some sort of falling out with, I feel like most people think of, like, you know, the positive times that they had with you. Okay, so that's also a really, really good sign here. I'm going to go ahead and pick some more cards. Yeah, we got the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like there's a little bit of, like, you know, indecision, but that's more of Two of Swords. But like, this has to do with like juggling certain things, juggling priorities. It has to do with kind of like being all over the place, like being a little bit like scatterbrained and not prioritizing what you need to do. Like, think of the times where, like, you know, you needed to get something done, but then you start doing the chores in your house instead. Okay, so like, I feel like this person needs to get their priorities straight. Okay, like, they know that they like you, they know that they're into you, but in terms of like taking action, they've been a little bit passive at this time. But we'll go ahead and pick some more cards to see if that is something that they'll change, if that is something that, you know, they'll be able to move past. Okay, but with this Two of Pentacles, I'm seeing that there's a lot on their plate. There's a lot that they're juggling with, like work, you know, like family, friends. Okay, like, there's multiple aspects of their life that are kind of like draining their energy and impacting them on a deeper level than you might think, or that you might even see on the surface level. Okay, so yeah, we also got the Six of Cups. I love this. This is the card of like pure nostalgia. Like, I really miss you. Sorry about that. Pure nostalgia. I really miss you. I am fantasizing about the times that we had together. I'm thinking about the romantic, you know, times that we had together, like especially the romantic times. Okay, like where you did like cute coupley things, like holding hands and making eye contact and things of that sort. Okay, yeah, I feel like this person views this connection, views you in a very fond manner. Maybe some of you are thinking this person is completely over you, or if you had some sort of fight, or if you had some sort of like something go down between the both of you, maybe you're just like, oh, I doubt this person even like wants me anymore after whatever happened. That's not true. They still think of you. In fact, I'm seeing like a lot of people from the past still think about you, still think about the connection that you had. Sometimes this also has to do with like people from our childhood. Okay, so a couple of messages here. I feel like this person and you, maybe you met in your hometown, or there's something very familiar about you that reminded them of their childhood, or you reminded them of something. I feel like the both of you really healed each other in some way. Okay, like, I feel like maybe you had some sort of like wounds from your childhood that this person kind of helped heal in some ways. Okay, and vice versa. Like, same with this person. I feel like they like there's just something so like magnetic about you. There's just something so healing about your presence, that whatever they went through in the past, either with past exes or connections or relationships, like, you restored their faith in love. Okay, like, you made them like believe in love again, which is a big thing, because I feel like this person had kind of given up. Like, you know, they were like, I do feel like this person is a romantic at heart, but it's like when it comes to feeling feelings on like a very deep level, they hadn't done that for a very long time. They hadn't been able to do that because of all the, you know, hurt and pain that they've been through. I do feel like this is someone who has a lot of emotional baggage, with the amount of like water cards coming up, and, you know, just yeah, this person feels things deeply. This person is a very intense person, and probably an old soul as well. I feel like the both of you are old souls, but yeah, this person, I feel like, even could be a little bit psychic. There are definitely some people that are psychic that don't even know that, or don't even like believe in spirituality or astrology or tarot, but they still have that regardless, because Pisces is a very, very psychic sign. And we also got, I think this is associated associated with Scorpio, like Saturn and Scorpio, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, maybe a little bit of Capricorn energy coming in as well. I mean, Two of Pentacles, I'm seeing like Taurus energy, a lot of like earth and water energy in this reading, okay? Okay, so we got the Page of Cups. I feel like you are going to be receiving a message from this person, or some sort of confirmation from the universe that this person still thinks about you, this person still cares about you, this person has something to offer you, okay? A little message to give you. Yeah, this person is pretty deep in their feels about this situation, about this connection right now. I don't know that you know that, but like I'm channeling, you know, their energy pretty like intensely, and I pictured like a tsunami, okay, like a tame tsunami, but it's like just like waves and like, you know, just pure emotions, a lot of watery energy everywhere, like calmness, peace. Okay, like this person feels like you are their peace. Whenever this person gets sad, like they think about you, they think about the times that you had together, and yeah, like they reminisce upon that. Like I'm even seeing that someone cried recently, either you or them, but someone's really been deep into their feels. Someone's been journaling, meditating. So like I'm smelling my like incense right now that I lit like literally 20 minutes ago. Someone's like lighting up sage, someone's like engaging in spiritual practice. I feel like if you're doing that, like you are drawing their energy closer to you. If you are someone that's spiritual, into journaling, manifestation, I feel like your manifestations are coming through, okay? Because this person has been thinking about you, and they have been thinking about you in that romantic way as well, which is, I know, something that a lot of you want. We also got the Judgment card. Okay, so someone has been thinking a lot about the past. Someone has really been contemplating their journey. This is the 20th Major Arcana card, and this has to do with like contemplating all the cards before it. Okay, so the Major Arcana is really a journey of the Fool, and there's 22 cards. This is the 20th one, so it's like whenever the Judgment comes up, that's a sign that this person is doing some sort of reflection, you know, thinking about the connection, thinking about their life on a deeper level, thinking about their own life journey, engaging in some sort of personal development. Okay, like I feel like this person's just like, you know what, I need to like do something more with my life. I need to get my life in order. I feel like this person wasn't really like okay, they are a deep soul, but you invoked deep thinking, the ability for them to think on a deeper level, if that makes sense. Because you're a deep person and you see things in a certain way, you're able to read between the lines. Sometimes I'm even getting that you could overthink, okay, like yeah, empaths, we've all been there, totally understand, no judgment there. But yeah, I'm seeing that like you're the type of person that makes people like think twice about, you know, what they want to say, so that they can like appear smart in your eyes, or like they know that you're not just some person that like flies by with like, you know, superficial conversation. Like you're a very, very deep person, and I feel like you invoked depth within this person. Like, this person is a deep person, but they haven't really met that many people that made them want to like, you know, think at that level, okay? So I feel like this person really admires your way of thinking, the way that you perceive things, the way that you do things as well, okay? There's just something so unique about you, so unique about your energy, and they are here for it. So yeah. Okay, we got the 10 of Pentacles. I like that, you know, stability coming in for this connection. This has to do with like combining finances. So I do see this as like a marriage card, like, oh, we're getting together, we're moving in, okay? But this definitely implies long-term commitment and stability, and I feel like that's something that you're gonna get really soon. If you're watching this pile too, I feel like you're gonna be in an official relationship with this person, okay, period. Something is going to happen from this connection, okay? Like, don't lose hope if you're manifesting. Like, this is a sign that you are on the right track, and this person has been thinking about this connection on a deeper level. Because sometimes we get cards that say that they're thinking about you, but they're not really taking any action, which is kind of like what we got in the beginning of this reading. But like now I'm seeing that they will do that, because I'm seeing like, you know, this is a very like earthy card, and the earth reminds me of like, you know, the material realm, and, you know, really taking action. It's not just the wands that are about taking action. Like even earthy cards represent like, okay, like I'm gonna do something about this, okay? I'm gonna walk the talk here. Yeah, so yeah, this person wants to come towards you. They want commitment, they want to be with you, they want to like invest in this connection, okay? I'm also seeing that someone is working really hard at work, okay? Like this person does take their career really seriously, and it's like if this person was to like, let's say, drop a phone call to talk to you, or you know, talk to you during the workday or text you, I mean, they must really like you, because they are taking that aspect of their life really, really seriously. And in fact, sometimes if they don't do that, you know, don't think that they don't like you, but it's just because they might be, you know, busy. So yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like Capricorn vibes, Taurus vibes here. Okay, so we also got the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, this is a really, really earthy reading, okay? So I'm seeing that things are stabilizing, things are finally going to like be the type of relationship that you want it to be. Like things are moving forward at a really good pace. I'm not necessarily going to say fast pace, because yeah, we got a lot of earth and water energy, not too many fire cards here, not too many wands here, but it's a good thing, okay, because it's about the end result, okay? So like whatever's going on right now, I feel like what this person is going to offer you, it's going to make up for anything that they might not be doing right now, okay? Think of the tortoise and the hare. Like the hare just kind of slacked off, and it's like, you know, he had a good head start, but then it kind of just fizzled out, okay? So it's like, I'm seeing that for a lot of you, this is a slow burning love, and if you are the type of person that experiences that, or things are moving really slow, whereas you notice all your friends are getting in a relationship, I mean, like, I would take that as a good sign, because I feel like this person genuinely wants to take their time with you, want to get to know you on a deeper level, so that you can build a very strong foundation for this. So it's like, even if something were to happen, like the both of you would, you know, understand each other at such a deep level at that point that, you know, they'd want to talk to you about it, they'd, you know, approach you about it, okay? I'm seeing that maybe some of the relationships around you, it could be love bombing. Maybe you have been love bombed in the past. I definitely feel like this person has been love bombed, and that's not something that they ever want to do. That basically means, like, you know, everything's like super good at first, you know, it's moving really fast, there's a lot of romance and passion, but it kind of just fizzles out because they were just like in the moment, and there was like no stability, and that's not really true love. That's just like a little bit ego based, right? So that's not what I'm seeing this is at all, okay? This person, they really like you, they genuinely care about you. I'm seeing like, you know, everyone has a little bit of ego, that's okay, but like, I'm not seeing that, you know, this person ever tried to like play you or take advantage of you. So if that's what you're thinking, please get out of that mindset. It's a victim mindset anyways. No, this person cares about you. They really do want to see where this goes, and like actually see where this goes, okay? I know like that can be kind of a like cliche thing to say, oh, let's just see where this goes. I mean, like, no, this person is very interested in getting to know you as a person, as an individual. It's way more than just the physical aspects, okay? They do find you to be very, very physically attractive, yeah. They also see you as someone who's very hardworking. They see you as like wifey material, husband material, girlfriend, boyfriend material, okay? Someone that they can have a very long-lasting relationship with. And I feel like this is going to last a very long time. When they come back, I feel like they're gonna stay, okay? It's not just gonna be on and off. When they come back, they're gonna stay, and you're gonna be communicating for a very long time. So yeah, I mean, at one point you're probably going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm sick of this person, which is something that you might not like imagine saying right now. Like, not like sick of this person, like actually sick, but it's like, oh my gosh, why is this person always blowing up my phone and contacting me, but like in a good way. Like, it's going to make you feel really satisfied. So yeah, you know, it's really interesting because I do talk about manifestation, and I was going to make a video about this, but why not just tell you this right now, pal, too? Like, lucky you if you're hearing this advice. But sometimes when you want to manifest something and you're someone that like is used to complaining or likes complaining, you can use that to your favor, use that to your benefit. Like, oh, why are they always blowing up my phone? Like, oh my gosh, they're constantly texting me, like I don't even have time to text back. I mean, you probably shouldn't say that, but you can like sort of like transmute that frustration into working for you, or transmute that complaining into like complaining, like, oh my gosh, he treats me so like well, like, you know, yeah, actually, I don't know where I was going with that, but the whole thing about like, you know, they're always blowing up my phone, like, when am I even gonna have like, you know, time to text back? Like, like you're literally thinking of like new things to text them, okay? Like, that actually happened to me. There's someone that I manifested back that would constantly snap me, like constantly, and at one point I'm just like, what do I tell this guy? Like, what do I tell this dude? Because it's like, you know, I was like running out of like things to talk about at that point, but like he was still super interested in talking to me. Like, I was still into him, don't get me wrong, but it's crazy that actually ended up happening. Like, this guy was snapping me every single day. We had a streak after being separated for like 6 months. Like, I talk about that in one of my law of assumption videos, so check that out. But yeah, you can like even say that for like money affirmations, like, oh my gosh, I have more money than I know what to do with. How am I gonna spend all this money? How am I gonna, like, you know, allocate all this money, right? So yeah, that's something that you can do that can help. Just be careful with your words, okay? That's why, like, yeah, just be specific on what you want, and you will get that, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards, romance cards here. We got, you are the best thing to have happened to me. I really like this, okay? We got, there is a hole in my heart when you are gone. Aw, that's cute. We got please don't forget about me. Yes, I do feel like some of you could be in some sort of no contact or separation situation, and they're really hoping that you haven't forgotten about them, because they have not forgotten about you whatsoever. Okay. We also got I replay our conversations and the memories we had in my head over and over. Yeah, they have been thinking about you a lot. They have been replaying the conversations, like the text messages that you sent, even the pictures that you sent. They're like looking at those. They have been replaying these conversations like a broken record almost. Okay, like they've been like almost like ruminating upon that. Yeah. We got when we first met, I had no idea you become this important to me. Yeah, like this person was not expecting to like you as much as they did. Like I said in the beginning, like this almost felt really foreign to them, because they were so used to just casually dating and being in surface level relationships, that when they met you, when they met someone as amazing as you, they're just like, oh my gosh, like this person completely changed up my world. I was not ready for that, but I'm here for it anyways. And that's just something that they can't give up on. They can't let go of that. They can't let go of you. So they are going to be coming back. Okay, so yeah. Okay, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. I really hope this helped. I am going to be doing an extended reading on my Patreon, so do check that out. I'll pick initials as well as cards that have affirmations that will help you manifest, okay, or expedite this connection. And I'll also pick some more love oracle cards in the extended reading, so if that is of your interest, check that out. I also do offer one-on-one manifestation coaching. I have a digital download that helps you manifest. Okay, I have a guide out that will help you manifest a specific person, a soulmate, just any sort of partner of your choice. I also custom make subliminals, and I do in-depth tarot readings. Okay, so yeah, I have a couple of services, so do check that out in the description box below if you're interested. It'll lead you to my website, and you can see if any of those stand out to you. So yeah, okay, I will for real end the reading right here, pal 2. Thank you so much. I will see you all next time. Love and light. Hi pal 3, welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How is your person currently feeling about you? What would they say to you? Where is this connection headed? And more. So yeah, I just wanted to introduce this crystal. This is the Tree of Wisdom crystal. Okay, there's the clear crystal quartz right under it. I absolutely love this. I got this from Mindful Souls. Okay, so if you are interested in getting crystals, getting a spiritual subscription box, check out the description box below where you can sign up for that. You can even use my code for 20% off. But I really love this. Okay, the Tree of Wisdom. It has amethyst and aventurine, and the Tree of Wisdom really symbolizes exactly that, just wisdom, the circle of life. Like, I'm getting spiritual downloads that have to do with something coming full circle. It's so weird because I just got a notification from Reddit which said Taurus Mercury, so I'm getting like Taurus, Gemini, Virgo vibes already. Yeah, but let's go ahead and pick the rest of the cards to see what is going on in this connection. Okay. So the first card we have here is the Five of Cups. Okay, so I feel like someone feels like they were left out in the cold. Okay, this does have to do with like abandonment or abandonment wounds, or kind of just like feeling a little bit emotionally withdrawn. Okay, so I feel like it could be you or your person that's going through that, or the both of you, but I'm seeing that when it comes to your person's like life, like personal, individual life, there's a lot that you don't see beneath the surface, and like your person is really going through it right now. Okay, emotionally they're not satisfied, they're a little bit like just withdrawn from reality and life in general. Okay, I mean, like, yeah, this is the going through a type of card here. I'm seeing someone could even have like like depression or anxiety or something along the lines of that. Okay, so there's just a lot that's going on right now, especially on your person's end. But let's go and pick some more cards. Yeah, I do feel like someone has their walls up really high, someone has their guard up, and someone I'm getting it could be the both of you, because yeah, like, it's not necessarily that like attracts like, but sometimes, when you yourself are emotionally unavailable, it can attract people that are also a little bit that way. That's not always the case though. Like, that's definitely not always been the case in history. But I'm seeing that, the both of you, when you met each other, you were at that point in your life where you're just like, oh, yeah, like, I like relationships. I do, like, I want to experience love. I want to, be happy. But like, I've just been through so much. I feel like, you've been through a lot of heartbreak in the past, and so has this person. And I think that's one of the reasons why you even met, because your life journey was pretty similar up until now, or you had a lot of you had a lot of things that you could really relate to on a deep emotional level. So that's actually a good thing, because sometimes like you'll meet someone and there won't really be an emotional connection, just because like what they want in life is so much different. Like, they're on a completely different like spiritual path or journey. But it's like obviously when you meet someone, like you are in sync, you are in alignment at that time. But yeah, what I'm really seeing here is that this person had their like guard up really high. They were kind of scared of letting someone in because of like this heartbreak that they went through. And it's like there's 3 cups that have fallen down and 2 cups that are facing up. So it's like this person tends to focus on spilt milk. Like there's a lot that could be going well in their life, but like they'll just be disappointed at the things they didn't do. And sometimes that's like normal. Like even with our exes, it's like there's definitely a couple of good people we dated, but it's like the bad people we dated or the bad experiences we had, like that's what tends to like stay in our mind more. And it's really up to us to kind of not think that way and rewire our brain and reframe our way of thinking. So yeah, but with this Queen of Swords, this does have to do with like resilience and strength. Like I see this as like a very, very powerful card, probably one of the most like powerful ones in the deck. I feel like your person feels like you're really strong. They've also had to overcome a lot in their life, but they love that you're resilient. They love that you don't give up on anything. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you, you are very positive, whereas this person could have been a little bit negative, and you sort of balanced each other out in that way. And I'm seeing that with the Queen of Swords, they really admire you for that. Okay, they really admire your tenacity, your perseverance. The fact that you're still able to like be emotionally invested even though you've been through a lot. And like you taught them how to love, you taught them how to like open up their heart chakras. So they're really like thankful to you, they're really grateful for you and to you for that. So that's a really like positive message that I'm getting out of here. It's like even through all this pain, like something good came out of it. And at least this person feels that way about you. They're just like, wow, like I'm glad that I went through whatever I did because at least I got to meet you. And like that's such a big thing. Like that's one of the like highest forms of compliment anyone can ever get. But yeah, I'm seeing like with this 5 of Cups, it's like this person was definitely emotionally like at least partially emotionally available to you. Like they wanted to like open up to you. But it's like they only you can only love however much you love yourself, right? So it's like this person had to work a little bit on self-love and like just being like fully emotionally open and available. So I think maybe for a lot of you, you could be in that mentality or mindset or that way of thinking where you're like, oh, they never loved me, they never cared about me. Like you should never say things like that. Like even if they tell you, like I don't know why anyone would say that. It's so interesting because I've been watching The Bachelorette, and one of the contestants, I think it was like Gabby. I think they kind of both say this. They're like, oh, they never even loved me in the first place. They never did this. They never did that. Like that's not true. If you're emotionally involved with someone and you've been seeing them for like a good amount of time or however long, there's definitely a connection there. Like that's just like quite energetically not possible to not have a connection with someone. Like yeah, I mean, you can't say like they never loved you, they never cared about you, because no one would ever like be with you in whatever manner if that wasn't the case. And that's not to say like extreme scenarios, but I mean like even if this was a situationship, I feel like they cared about you a lot. They did love you, they did deeply like you. Yeah, it's just like with the 5 of Cups, they were just so like emotionally like drained. Okay, not because of you by any means, but because of the things that they went through in the past. But the fact that there's 2 cups still up right shows me that like they were definitely like open to this and became more open as time went along. Yeah, and like they really did open up to you, but there's still a little bit more that they have to like deal with on their own spiritually. Okay, like they have to process their own emotions, be a little bit reflective on their own journey. But they really do care about you, they are into you, they want to communicate with you as well. I feel like there's definitely something that they want to get off their chest, get off their heart. They have been super protective of their heart. Like it's not going to show in this deck, but in some other decks with the Queen of Swords, she's like holding a sword to her heart as if she were like protecting herself, right? So yeah. Okay, we got the 8 of Wands. Speaking of communication, wow, literally as I said communication, like I promise you I did not see this card. It was not face up. But with the 8 of Wands, this person wants to contact you. I feel like this person is going to come out and reach out to you. I'm seeing like a text message, email, phone call, video call, but definitely communication is coming in from their end. Okay, I feel like a lot of you have been waiting for this and it's gonna happen, so that's really exciting. We also got the 10 of Swords. Yes, I did channel that this person is going through a lot of like emotional pain, a lot of emotional burden. Like this usually is a manifestation of like anxiety. Okay, that's what this card represents. But the good thing about 10 of Swords is that like the worst is already done with. It's already happened. So it's like the only way from here on out is upwards. Okay, like I feel like this person wants to move through these obstacles that have been preventing them from finding real love with you, and just say like, yeah, I'm done. I let go of anything that doesn't serve me. I let go of people from the past, just anything that's holding me back. Because, like, I feel like this person is realizing, like, it's not fair to you that, they meet such an amazing person like you, and it's like they're bogged down by people in the past who maybe were not as amazing as you, or the experiences was not as good. And it's like, they're realizing, like, that's unfair. Like, why am I putting my life on hold because of my inability to deal with the past, my inability to overcome these things that have been stressing me out. And they're realizing, like, nope, I'm going to take back control and power of my life. Because when you're constantly ruminating about the past and, like, thinking about, like, oh, they hurt me, they did that, like, you're giving them too much power. Okay, like, no one should be living in your mind, like, rent free like that. Okay, and, like, they're realizing that, they're coming to terms that. And I feel like a lot of you have as well. And it takes a little bit of practice, but once you start thinking from that new mindset where you're like, nope, I am practicing emotional freedom, I give myself that, like, emotional liberation, things will really move, shift, and change for you. Okay, you will clear up energetic space to attract better people, better relationships, better experiences. So yeah, we also got the Nine of Wands. Okay, so the Nine of Wands is all about like persistency and tenacity. Okay, that's quite literally the definition of this card. The Nine of Wands also has to do with, like, waiting for something. So I feel like for a lot of you, this has felt like a waiting game, has been a little bit stagnant. I'm seeing that you've definitely seen movement if you have been manifesting this person, but it's been a little bit, like, in and out, on and off. Yeah, with this Nine of Wands, I'm seeing that, like, this is a heading towards yes card. So it's like, they're getting ready to come back to you. And it's like, if you are manifesting this person, this is a sign from spirit to keep persisting in your affirmations, because something's going to change, something's going to happen. We have this Eight of Wands. I always love seeing the Eight of Wands. It's such a positive card. Yeah, but if they're not reaching out to you, like, just trust me when I say that there's a lot that they're going through emotionally and mentally. And it's like, you can only give to others as much as you can give to yourself. And, like, right now, as I said, they need to focus on filling their own cup before they can come forward and give you what you deserve. And I feel like they want to do that. They are very motivated to be in this connection with you. So that's a really good sign. Okay, like, don't think this person's just over it or they don't care, because that could not be further from the truth. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick a couple more tarot cards from another deck just to see what other messages we have here. That's so weird. Like, I did not do this for any other pile, but I felt drawn to pick a different deck for you, pile 3. All of these readings have been vastly different. Like, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, the messages have been different. My style of doing the readings has been different. Yeah, so I feel like the energies are kind of all over the place here. Okay, so we got the Knight of Pentacles. I really like this because this is all about slow and steady wins the race. I feel like this is a very, like, slow burning love, slow burning romance, which is actually the best type if you think about it, because that implies longevity. That's a lot better than just having things be super passionate in the beginning and then fizzling out. Sometimes can be love bombing. I'm seeing like that's not the case. So if you think that things have been moving slow, consider it as a good sign, because I feel like this person is going to stay until the end. This person is going to be there for you for a very long time. Like, I'm seeing like permanency. Like, I feel like you and this person are going to get together for the long run here. And this person does want to give you an offer, and they want to give you an offer of stability that's based on a very strong foundation. So I really like that this person, actually wants to take things slow, because that shows that they care about you. That shows that, they're working on themselves so that they can be with you in the best way possible. And like, that's one of the biggest signs of love, not just being with someone when like you're not all there, like, emotionally, and then continuing to lead them on. So it's like, that's the case. Like, first of all, I'm seeing that they're not leading you on. Okay, I don't think that. I think they genuinely had feelings for you. They still have feelings for you. But it's like, if this person took a step back to focus on themselves, if you're in some sort of separation situation, that's because, they're purging out all these negative things that could have been potential blocks in your connection, which shows that they really care about you, that they're really into you, because they want to be with you when they know that they're going to be out there. Okay, so we also got the Four of Cups. Very interesting. We got Four of Cups and Five of Cups energy. So with the Four of Cups, I'm really seeing that this person wasn't really ready what you had to offer them at the moment, but they are, like, they're recontemplating that, okay? Or like, they're revising the situation, they're kind of revisiting the situation, not necessarily revising, but like, they're just like, I don't think I made the right decision. Like, I think, like, I want to pursue this connection on a deeper level. But like I said, they just were not ready, just because, to accept what you had to offer, because they weren't emotionally open. And it's like, you can only do so much when you're not that way, right? So again, it's not your fault. It's because of everything that they've been going through. I feel like, they could have had trouble with, like, people around them, and like relationships around them. Like, how how it can be sometimes. People are jealous, people are petty for no reason, and they just want to take their, you know, whatever out on you, which is so unfair. But like, you know, this, I feel like this person has gone through that, and it's like, you know, right now they're like working on kind of just being all there, okay, mentally, emotionally, holistically. We also got the Queen of Pentacles. I really like this, the Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I really like these character cards. Like, I like the Rider-Waite tarot deck, or just cards that have like actual characters on them, because they can say so much about like just the way that they're facing each other. Says so much about the connection. So I like how we have this Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. They're both facing each other. The Knight is ready to, you know, make an offer to the Queen, and the Queen is also ready to give. But like this Four of Cups like stands between them, and this is like the sort of quote unquote obstacle card here. It's like, you know, your person really, like, you know, they're getting ready to give you an offer. At the time they weren't really ready to accept it. You know, you were like ready to give throughout, because I'm seeing that for a lot of you. You are givers, okay? It's like they really wanted to, like, you know, offer you this, but their own mentality, their own emotional blockages were standing in the way here, okay? But let's go ahead and pick some more cards to see what's going to happen here. We got the Hierophant. So I feel like they're going to get over that. I feel like whatever rump or funk or whatever they're in, is that a word, rump? I meant to say rut or funk. Sometimes I like mix words together. Whatever, I guess, rut they were in, they're gonna get out of that, which is a really, really good sign. I'm seeing a lot of stability is coming in for this connection. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and recap the signs. We got a lot of earth. We got a lot of earth sign energy: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Heavy on the Taurus here with this Hierophant. Even in the beginning, I channeled like Mercury and Taurus energy. So yeah, Taurus, Virgo, and Gemini. Sorry, I said Taurus so many times. And then we also got a bunch of wands. We got Sagittarius energy, we got Libra, Aquarius energy, we got Cancer energy. Yeah, a lot of air energy coming in as well. A lot of air and earth. So someone could have those signs in their chart. And then we got the Five of Cups again. Okay, so the Five of Cups has been like coming up quite a lot. So I feel like, you know, they are getting ready to come forward and offer you, you know, stability. But it's like, again, like they sort of go through this in and out. Like they've been a little bit like unstable when it comes to their emotions, and they have to be a little bit more just, you know, like give themselves that stability. But I'm seeing like they see you as like the embodiment of stability, which is a really good thing. So if you're trying to manifest this person, a really good way to do that would be to say things like, you know, they're emotionally available, you know, they do feel emotionally stable, we feel emotionally safe and secure around each other. I always feel like, you know, stability in my relationships, like things like that, I feel like will really, really help you yeah, expedite this connection, or like get this person to be emotionally available. Because anytime you want something from someone else, it's super important that, you know, we give it to ourselves, right? So if you want stability and emotional openness from this person, we can say things like, I'm emotionally open, I always attract emotionally available partners, I always manifest the best versions of people, we feel so safe and secure around each other. Okay, so yeah. And then we also got the Three of Wands. So I'm seeing that for some of you guys, you could be at a distance, or there's some sort of separation or distance situation. The Three of Wands is all about mitigating that. Like this person has been thinking about coming towards you. You know, they have been, again, like they are going through it. Like that's something that's been consistent throughout this reading. But they're like, you know what? I'm gonna fight this. I'm gonna fight for this love. I'm gonna fight for you. Okay, they're gonna fight for you, and they're gonna come forward, which is such a great sign here. Okay, it's like, you know, that's what true love really is, like being able to like overcome something because like, you know, you care about the other person so much, and like you're sort of giving them that strength and stability. So that's a really positive sign. And I feel like they have been thinking about their future. They've even been like planning for the future, like not just thinking about it, not just envisioning it, but they're just like, you know what, like, yeah, I want to come forward and I want to do something about this. Like I want to come forward and, you know, be in this connection with you, and I'm going to like make a plan, I'm going to do something, you know, to actually like not just talk the talk, but walk the walk, okay, or walk the talk. So yeah. Oh my gosh, we got this strength. So this has to do with reconciliation, you know, coming together. This has to do with like love, and yeah, you know, it is associated with the fifth house and like loyalty as well. So again, I feel like you ground them a lot. Like you are the embodiment of stability. That's something that's also come up quite a few times, and it's like, you know, you sort of tame their energy, and they feel just so good and safe being around you. So yeah, like you give them the strength to carry on, which I love that. That's so endearing. Obviously, you know, the inner strength is the most important thing. You can't just be like, you know, dependent on someone else. But I'm seeing like, you know, they are working on gaining that inner strength, and I feel like you inspired them to do that. You know, the best teachers, the best people we meet are people who inspire us to awaken something within ourselves rather than just give us all the answers and do the work for us, right? So yeah, that's something that you really help them do, and because of that, you know, they're getting ready to come back. They're just like, I love your presence in my life. You know, that's what they think about you. They feel like you have enlightened them in a lot of different ways. You really like enhanced their life, and then, you know, they want to come back and do the same. They want to give you that same energy that you've been giving them. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and, oh my gosh, okay, I was gonna say let's go ahead and pick a couple of romance cards, which I will go ahead and do, but we also got another Eight of Wands. Okay, oh my gosh, I love this. So communication, contact is definitely coming in, getting some heavy Leo energy. This person cares about you a lot. This person wants to talk to you. They want to like communicate with you. They want to get something off their chest. Like, I feel like there's so much that, like, you know, they want to like tell you, but they've sort of been holding back on doing that. Okay, but like they will eventually come forward and do that. And also my alarm is gonna ring any minute, so yeah, that's so crazy. I just like, I forgot that I said it, but like I know it's gonna ring any minute. So it's like your phone's gonna ring any minute as well. Okay, like I feel like they're just gonna blow up your phone, maybe even while watching this reading. Like you'll be like, oh my gosh, like yeah, did they blow it up? I mean, don't worry. Oh my gosh, okay, Alexa, stop. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, like, don't worry too much about that, but I feel like they are going to be contacting you, okay? And you're going to be really happy when this happens, because I feel like it's going to be good contact. I feel like it's going to be something that you want to hear, and you're going to feel really satisfied hearing these things. So yeah, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick a couple of love oracle cards. I also will have the extended reading on my Patreon where I'll pick more love oracle cards. I will pick initials, as well as affirmation cards that will help you manifest. Okay, like certain affirmations can definitely help expedite things, because, you know, everyone should be with who they want to be with. Okay, so that's the whole gist of my channel here. Yeah, we got retreat. I really like this because this shows a couple that's on their honeymoon. It's like they just got married, and it's like they're retreating from the world just to, like, you know, enjoy together, enjoy themselves, right? And then we also got new love. So I feel like, you know, this person is going to become a better version of themselves. I'm also seeing for some of you, you are attracting like new people as well. I feel like you could have like dated other people, or like be seeing new people, but like your mind is still stuck on them. Like that's kind of what that energy says here. But we got attraction. Yeah, your person's still attracted to you right now. A lot of people are attracted to you. A lot of people are into you. Okay, but yeah, you know, this says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So be sure to be in the present moment, and, you know, really just live your best life. Okay, because love's always going to be there. This person, I feel like, will be there because they're not separate from you. Separation is an illusion. So yeah, okay, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, check out the extended reading on Patreon. If this did resonate with you, you can also go ahead and watch other piles. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video tarot readings, as well as manifestation coaching. I also custom make subliminals, and I have a guide out on my Etsy that will help you manifest. So it's like a journal that you fill out, and it has prompts and questions that you can answer to, you know, manifest either a specific person, soulmate, love, a new person, you know, whoever. But either way, when you fill out that guide, you will receive a lot of abundance in your love life. So yeah, okay, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Love and light.